We're at the 2023 49er European Championships here in Villamora, and today we're going to be talking to Diego and Florian from the Spanish 49er team about balancing your Olympic campaign with also your professional sailing. Diego, Florian, we know that your Olympic campaign isn't the only thing you're working on for your professional life, but you are also professional sailors, and you're a big part of the SailGP team for Spain. And that's been going on for a little while. So I just wanted to ask you both, like having two campaigns, I guess the first question will be, how do you balance your time at this point, a year before the Olympics? Is it 50-50?
Well, I think we put a lot of work on both campaigns. Obviously, we sail a lot more hours in the 49er, but we also put a lot of time on the SailGP stuff. Not in the water because we can only sail 3 days per event, but we do a lot of analyzing and a lot of prep for the events, which takes a lot of time. And both campaigns takes everything, all our time of the year for us. So it's a huge work.
And Florian, as far as lessons that you learn, from campaigns, you're a Olympic campaigner before you're a SailGP, league competitor. Are you taking anything from the SailGP, from looking at the other teams and from your SailGP team into your campaign? Are you learning anything from your pro sailing?
Yeah, I think definitely. I mean, the way we approach it, and I think everybody you ask, they probably see it the same way, is that both campaigns, they're extremely enriching, one for the other, and opposite way around. And just doing one is, we see it as if it was probably stagnating ourselves a little bit, and having both, a smaller project and then a bigger project with all its different variations is what, at the end of the day, makes us be more complete athletes. So all concepts are completely transferable. One boat flies, the other one doesn't, but at the same time, it's sailing with apparent wind and racing against other teams. So it's fairly transferable. And we've been through a couple of intense months in the past, with the transition of the leadership in the Spanish team as well, with Diego taking the helm, and now that is sort of easing off. We've got a new CEO, and we can start focusing these last months before the games more on the 49ers. So we're dedicating probably a bit more time into the 49er and getting along well with the SailGP as well.
And going towards the kind of the sharp end of the stick there with the Olympics and SailGP, is there a point going to happen next year where you stop SailGP altogether?
We will see. For us, if we can balance it correctly and we can do both, we're going to try to do both, and this is the goal. And we think that if we do it correctly, as Flo said, it can be super enriching for both of them, and it can help. The 49er can help SailGP, and SailGP can help the 49er. In SailGP, we sail with such amazing teams, the super experience with super high bailies and stuff, and we are learning heaps from these other teams. And in the 49er, we are competing against people that is sailing every day, and they control the 49er super well, and the racing is so close, and it's all about millimeters. So I think this is a bit the explanation why it's enriching so much.
Cool. And Florian, it's easy to look at the two of you when you put on your body armor and your helmets and your goggles and everything, that oxygen that you wear when you sail SailGP, to think that you guys are like superheroes, And to a lot of us, who are observing, you kind of are superheroes. And then to be able to do an Olympic campaign on top of that is a pretty big deal. How do you, but you're only human. So how do you rest? You're asking a lot of your body, you're asking a lot of your mind. I know you guys are growing as sailors, but how do you take care of rest? Being realistic about your body and your potential.
Yeah, I think it's probably, you hit the nail on the head. It's one of our biggest challenges by combining these two campaigns. And for us, what probably one of the biggest challenges inside that rest, or that listening to your body, is coping well with the jet lag. Because we've got many flights now back and forth, and that's one of the things we've put a lot of emphasis on with part of the Sailing Federation. We've got experts in our Sailing Federation team, and they've been really trying to help us in finding out what is exactly crucial to be able to come along with the jet lag well, to adapt fast, and also make, maybe if we're off for 5 days SailGP at 8 hours difference, maybe try to help our body to not adjust to 8 hours but 6 or 5, so it's easier when we come back, no? And sort of been analyzing a lot in depth that sort of process, and it's been helping us a lot.
Awesome. That's super intense. I hadn't even thought about that aspect of it. Maybe that's an aspect that some of the other sailors don't have to worry about.
Yeah, and we've been learning so much about this aspect the last year because we've been doing some mistakes in this area. Obviously, we could be talking about this for hours now, but yeah, this is a crucial aspect. Managing, like knowing your body, learning how to rest because we don't have so much rest as other teams, and yeah, how to sleep, how to eat, how to cope with the jet lag, with everything. And yeah, it feels like we are learning a lot on that area, and it's going well.
Cool. Well, definitely pushing yourselves and gaining the skills to be superhuman.
Yeah, for sure we are out of the comfort zone many times, which is, making us grow.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, you two. I know the only focus for you right at this moment is to do better in this regatta. So good luck, and thanks for sharing with us about the other side of your life.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.